A year ago, a new Indian government came to power, promising to clean up the country's politics as well as its neighbourhoods. But not much has changed in this community in the heart of New Delhi. Despite her optimism at the ballot box, Mangani says life is just as hard as it was 12 months ago.
I don't know why I voted. What's the use? We're so poor. We have nothing. No one helps us. We are sick and we have no one to turn to.
Well before his first day in office, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said tackling India's sanitation crisis would be his government's top priority. Looking around this neighbourhood, it's easy to see why voters here are just as disenchanted with this government as they were with the last. But it's not just people in need of the basics who continue to struggle, despite the BJP's promise of change. Kulbir Singh Virk was excited when last year the government announced plans to turn India into a global manufacturing hub. That should have increased orders for Virk, who runs a garment export business. But he says business has been anything but brisk.
There is a huge fight for even small margins. The system hasn't really been upgraded. We do get to hear that big changes will be made, but as of now, we don't see any progress.
That's a common complaint against the Bharatiya Janata Party that won its biggest electoral mandate in May last year. And observers warn in India, euphoria dissipates quickly.
In first year and the second year, people start getting unease, unrest. The unease starts happening. And after 2 years, I think if the government is unable to deliver something, then people start agitating, and then it's very difficult for the government to turn the tide.
And dissatisfaction is growing in communities like this one. While the government says it will take more than a year to make the big changes India desperately needs, people living here say even the small ones are hard to see. Nidhi Dutt, Al Jazeera, New Delhi.